let me ask you to turn to Proverbs 3. In just a minute, we'll read verses 5 through 10. But while you're turning, let me tell you about a little brother and sister. It was Monday morning, and they were on the back steps of their modest house playing church. They were trying to mimic all they could remember from worship the day before. Without their knowing, Mama started to listen, and she heard them singing, "Trust and okay, 'cause there's no other way to be happy. Yay." Well, they missed the exact wording, but they were spot on capturing the sentiment of John Samos and Daniel Towner's beautiful lyrics. When we really learn to trust God, giving Him the affairs and cares of life, we know that everything is going to be okay. As we bring our study of prayer to a close, that's what I want us to take home. The confidence of knowing we can talk to God about anything and everything will be all right. For our last 3 visits, let's focus on these words: confidence, providence, and peace. This time, from a brief study of Proverbs 3, I'd like for us to start with the word confidence. Are you there yet? Proverbs 3, 5 through 10. Let's read it. "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths. Be not wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and turn away from evil. It will be healing to your flesh and refreshment to your bones. Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your produce. Then your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will be bursting." In those amazing words, we find a precept from God, a passion for God, and an implied reference to the providence of God. They all combine to give us the confidence that comes from trusting in God's care. To begin, there's a precept from God. Trust in the Lord. To trust is to feel secure in the care of another. Trust in the Lord. Feel confident in the care He provides. This is actually the first of 5 imperatives or essentials in the passage we just read. The first of 5. Here they are all together. First, trust in the Lord, and a caveat is attached: don't lean on your own understanding. Second, acknowledge Him. Know who God really is, what He's like. Third, fear the Lord. Obediently respect Him. Remember, fearing God and keeping His commandments is the whole duty of man, Ecclesiastes 12:13. Fourth, turn away from evil. That's self-explanatory. And fifth, honor the Lord. The last 4 of these tell us what the first of the 5 is all about. Know who God is. Respect God for who He is. Turn away from evil because of who He is. Honor God for who He is and for all that He has done for us. When life gets tough, if not unbearable, we should be able to echo the words of David, "In God I trust, I will not be afraid." Psalms 56:11. Trust God. That's the precept of our reading. Our passage continues with a passion for God. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. In all your ways acknowledge Him. Not part, not most. We're to trust God with all of our heart. Someone has said, God will accept a broken heart, but He demands all of the pieces. That thought flows throughout our passage. We're to trust God with all our hearts. Acknowledge God in all our ways. Honor Him with the first fruits of all our produce. When God means to us what He should, it's easier for us to see what we mean to Him and trust. I have read about Abraham Lincoln's Bible, the Bible he listened to his mother read. It was marked at this passage: "Fret not yourself because of evildoers," Psalm 37:1. And look later in that same psalm, "Fret not yourself." And again, "Fret not yourself." Embedded into all of those are these words of comfort: trust in the Lord. Delight yourself in the Lord. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in Him. Be still before the Lord. Our passion for the Lord and the Lord's passion for us connect together by trust. Last of all, our passage briefly and implicitly alerts us to the providence of God. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and watch what will happen. He will make straight or smooth your paths. Life is easier when we place it into God's providential care. It will be healing to your flesh and refreshment to your bones, verse 8. Honor the Lord with the first fruits of your produce. And what will happen? Your barns will be filled with plenty. Your vats will be bursting, verse 10. We must trust and entrust the care of our lives to the care of God. As we often sing, be not dismayed, whate'er betide, God will take care of you. That's what we're promised in Proverbs 3. Give the care of your life to God and get ready to be amazed. I understand that certain times of the year, female eagles will soar into the sky, drop a stick from their beak, and allow male eagles the opportunity to catch it. No, it's not some foul form of soccer. The male that catches it 3 times is the one that is allowed to mate with the female. And there's a reason. After the eaglets are hatched and are ready to fly, the mother eagle will carry the eaglet on her back as she majestically flies and then shake the young one off, causing it to fall. That's when the father eagle will swoop in and deliver the eaglet from its disastrous fate. See the analogy? Life can throw us down, and every time we try to get up, it can push us back down harder and further. It can get so challenging and so disappointing, we find ourselves in an emotional, if not spiritual, free fall. Those are the times trust lets God swoop us up from impending disaster. Those are the times we need to remember Bible verses like Jeremiah 17, 7 and 8. Blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord, whose trust is the Lord. So all together, do something with me. You ready? Let's take a sigh. That's Proverbs 3, verses 5 through 10. When we learn to take our cares through our prayers and entrust them to God, with that comes a confidence and a peace that can help us press through the day with greater ease.